So Federica, thank you so much for being here. I'm so thrilled to interview you and inspire everybody else. So Federica, let's start with who you are, where you are, just a little bit about you.
Yes. Thank you, Eva, for inviting me here. Hi, everyone. I'm really, really happy to be here to bring my experience with TIR because it's been a huge experience, really changing, life-changing experience. My name is Federica. I'm from Italy. I work in Italy. I'm a money mindset and business coach. I work with entrepreneurs and I help them to be aware of the value and create the business and the life they desire and deserve. But first of all, I had to work on my value and on my belief to be able to create the business and the life I desire and I deserve.
100% right. If we don't feel that value, we just will never ever sell our services. I love this. So Federica, tell us a little bit about what was happening for you when we met and what inspired you to invest in yourself with us.
When I met you, I was actually working as a business coach, and I had a business that was actually working, and
Yes.
I was facing really big experience, really big challenge in my life,
Yeah.
because I was actually curing a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big moment of my life, a really,
Yeah.
really big moment, a big experience and big challenge. And I wanted to scale my business as well because, okay, I had a cancer. I was curing it, but I wanted to upgrade my business, to earn more money, to improve my life. And I was looking for a mentor to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And when actually I met you, I felt that I was in the right place. And I really loved what you taught about mindset, about future self, about C-type goal. And I felt I was in the right place. So I was gaining around 7,000, 8,000 per month. So I was actually gaining a good amount of money, but I wanted more because I felt I deserved more.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
And you definitely did make a greater impact, make more money, and live a better life. Yes. And what a circumstance to invest in yourself, right? I mean, you curing cancer or healing from cancer. I mean, many people would not be thinking about investing in mentorship at that time, but I'm just so glad you did. And
yes.
of course, we're going to hear about this, but this is exactly the time to receive that kind of support, right? I'm just so grateful that you became aware that this was the right decision for you. So Federica, what are some of your biggest wins so far from Thinking into Results mentorship?
I went from 7,000, 8,000 per month to 30K. So that was really, yes, that was excellent. And this is the big money results. And then I healed from cancer. So from September.
Hold on. Let's say that slowly because I don't think everybody got that. What did you do?
I got to 30K.
The second part.
And the second part is I healed from cancer. And that was really the biggest success of my life. And I know that everything I learned in TIR helped me to heal the cancer because I worked a lot and with my mind, with my emotions, with my beliefs. And my C-type goal was not only money, but was also my healing. So to be
100%. 100%. I
I did it.
remember. And it's so amazing. That's why I wanted you to slow down because it's nearly like it's so obvious for you. But I think for many people listening to us, I don't know about you guys, but for many entrepreneurs who have a challenge like this, cancer or other illness or divorce or whatever, it's nearly impossible to grow your business. You literally sink with it. But what you just shared is just so beautiful. Not only you grew your business and you grew your income, but also you healed from cancer. And this was actually the mindset, you know, that you've learned is just like you use it for both. You don't just use it for business. It's the tool that we use for everything.
It's
And no, you couldn't be just wanting to grow your business and not take care of that. Like that's literally like, I have to take care of this.
fantastic.
Otherwise, there is no business, right? So
You are right when you said that for me it's natural, it's normal, but it's not. Because, you know, now I said, oh, yes, I had cancer and I actually healed from it and I scaled my business. Like if it's something absolutely easy, normal, but it's not. But
yeah,
it's
I'm telling you, I can see the chat box and it's not so normal.
no, it's not. And I know that usually people, and I see it around, when
Mhm.
you've got an illness, a big challenge in your life, you tend to not to do,
Yeah,
to postpone, to say, well, I'll do another time, it's not time now.
yeah,
No, that's not
yeah,
true. It is the time now.
yeah. Oh, this is so important what you just said, because it's nearly like, you know, if you don't have support, like, yeah. Anyway, you tell me, like, why do you think it's important to make it time now if you have a challenge or if you're dealing with something else? Why is it important to invest in mentorship now?
Because there isn't the future moment. It's now. I mean, I learned that we take decision from the future, and that is what I did when I decided to invest on TIR. I
Yeah,
asked my future self, and I asked her, what should I do? Should I do? I was terrified
yes,
because I thought, okay, what about if I can't do it? What about if I go worse? What about if I lost all my money? If I don't work? What about all these? No,
yeah,
uh, these things that your mind is telling you. And my future self told me, no, honey, don't worry, just do it. You
I
won't regret.
love that.
So I said, okay. Eva taught me in the masterclass to ask his future self, to get inspired by future self, and I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that that is the future. The decision we take now, it's
Yeah,
our. If we postpone it and we said, okay, when I get well, I'll do it, you are never going to do it because
yeah,
there is always something else.
yeah,
Unfortunately, someone said shit happens. And that's true.
yes.
There's
Oh,
always something else.
yeah, totally. I deeply believe that the time is when you decide.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful you decided at that time, because I remember the day when you said, when you sent me a message that you've healed, and I'm like, oh my God, not only multiplied her income, but healed fully. So this is so beautiful, Federica. And yes, the time is now. We literally don't know what's around the corner. And it's not, we're not meant to be saying not now. That's like, I'm not interested in my goal. And the, you know, next 6 to 12 months, there's going to be another reason why not to. So Federica, what do you feel has changed about you as a person the most in order to create results like this?
I feel much more calm and peaceful about my goal, about everything I am facing now.
Yes,
I feel that it is possible.
yes,
Now I feel that it is possible. Before, I thought it would have been possible, but now that I did it, I feel it is possible because I learned that it is possible only when you do it, not
yes,
before.
yeah.
So now I feel it is possible because as soon as I entered TIR, I got 9,000 like that because I
Oh
got an
yeah, I remembered that.
I got an inspiration and I thought, oh, what about offering this service to my customers? And 9,000 euro in 3 days, 4 days. So, you know, because now then I got inspired. And even if in the last month I worked a bit less because actually I'm assisting my mom, and but clients keeps coming because I'm
Yes,
actually aligned with myself. I feel peace at peace. I feel trustful. I feel faith, a lot of faith,
yes,
and things happens.
Yes.
Money comes,
Yeah, I love that.
client comes. So
I love that. This is so good, Federica. That peace and that knowing, this is priceless, right? I mean, how many people would love that? Look, I'm pretty sure that we are like, you know, breaking through what's possible, what's impossible for a lot of people here. And it's so beautiful to inspire with that story. I loved what you said that the minute when you made a decision, money started coming back to you. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I'm not sure if everybody got that. The
yes,
minute when you decided to invest, money actually came to you. Can you talk a little bit about that moment?
yes. The moment I decided to join TIR, I got an inspired idea. I know
Mhm.
that at TIR you teach a lot of strategies, how to have ideas to earn more money.
Yeah.
In that time, I didn't know about those strategies, but I got an inspired idea.
Yes.
The day after, I woke up and I thought, oh, what about offering this service to my customers? It is something, well, someone would say, well, it's nothing huge.
Yeah.
It's not, but I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I thought about it the moment I joined.
Yes.
And as I got this idea, I offered this service,
Mhm.
and customers, my clients, answered back with yes, 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 yes. And I got 9,000 euro in 3 days,
Amazing.
more than
Amazing.
my investment.
Yes. And I actually just wanted to explain what happened psychologically because Federica made a decision from her future self, from her goal fulfilled, her mind switched radio station. So this is a perfect example of it tapping into inspired ideas coming from your goal. So and it only happened, I want you guys to pay attention, it only happened when Federica decided to invest. So there were many things in her mind, many things in her environment, her health, trying to stop her. When she decided my future self would invest, she invested. Then she got an idea about new course or new program that she offered to her clients, and she got a 9,000 within a weekend, within 3 days, and she paid in full for thinking into results. So this is such a perfect example, Federica.
If I thought about offering this service to my customers while I was in the fear, while I was in the, oh, what should I do? Should I join? Should I not join? I would have been in the fear, and I would have offered this service with a state of fear, a state
Yes,
of. Instead, when I took the decision to join, to invest that money, I did this action, but I did it with, the peace, the calm, I was aligned,
it's
absolutely aligned.
different energy. Yes, yes.
Energy.
You did it with your future self energy, and that's why they came. Congratulations. I love it. So, Federica, that moment of making decision, we all know that there's things in our mind, there's physical things that stop us. What were like some of the biggest things going through your mind, why you should enjoy or why not now? And how did you talk yourself into doing the right thing?
um, the voice inside of me was telling me, what about if you go back to poverty? Because in the past, I have been poor, really poor. I actually lost everything. I faced a failure, a business failure. And my biggest fear was to lose the money and to go
Mhm.
back to poverty. So I really needed to tell myself that I didn't die that time. I
Yes,
wouldn't have died this time, and that it wasn't possible for me to go back to poverty. It's
yeah,
not absolutely not possible because I learned my lesson from that experience, from my past experience. So it wouldn't have been possible for me to go back to that experience, and my life was not threatened.
yes.
At that time, my mind calmed down.
Hmm.
And I started talking to my future self and ask her what she would have done in my
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
First, I actually calmed down my mind.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. And just on that story, you know, when Federica had this fear that she will go back to poverty, I just brought it to her attention. Federica, you have a habit of making 7, 8,000 per month.
Exactly.
It's a habit. And when you have a habit of making whatever you guys are making, whether it's that 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, it's a habit. There is no chance that suddenly you will lose a habit. Habits don't change until you change them. And so, Federica, there's plenty of people watching us here getting inspired, and I'm so grateful for you. And maybe many of them are still considering should they join or not. What would be your best tip how to make the best decision?
That we always have three choices. First choice is to stay where we are. And it's not wrong. It's okay as far as it's our choice and not someone else's choice or a choice from fear. The second choice is the second decision is the one to keep on hoping that things will change, money will come, clients will come. And you know, in Italy, we've got a sentence about that, which is who lives hoping.
For tomorrow, yes.
Exactly. And the third choice is the one to get up and start changing our life, changing our business, changing our life, take the decision to take the responsibility of our life. And I think from my point of view, from my experience, that this is the best decision we can make. And TIR was the best decision I could make because I learned so many things. And not only this, I faced different bad moments during the first period. And you were always there to support me. And I've never met a mentor so present. So present every moment with your tips, with your suggestions, you are so present that really that was great help for me.
Thank you
Great.
so much. And it was a pleasure. You know, I've gone through my fair share of challenges as well. I know what it feels like. And yes, you guys will always be supported. Whether it's me or Success Coach, there's always someone to reach out to. You're never going to be left alone with a challenge or next steps towards your goal. You will always be supported. So Federica, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know. Let's give her love in the chat box. This is the first time I'm interviewing Federica and I'm like, my heart is growing. This is what's possible. And thank you so much, Federica, for your time. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So guys, how many of you, I see so much love in the chat box. How many of you feel inspired by Federica's story?